Sniper, top of the tower.
Okay, we're cool.
Drone is airborne. Signal's all bad. They're
There's
jamming the
Sicario
drone.
over here,
Point him out.
next to the container, see?
Rally up, people.
A copy. Moving.
See a second target. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Copy. Relaying enemy locations now.
Manta 1 to Caimanes Station. Manta 1 to Caimanes Station. Please come in. We have run aground approximately 300 miles south of Santarin Station. Caimanes Station, please come in. We have run aground. I say again, we have run aground. We passed Cayepo village about 10
I got a Cerebro brand sub. Eyes on those flanks. He's taking up fast.
Enemy marked. Moving to position. I need a better position. Wait one. Let me get in position. Eyes on the target. Ready to engage. Engaging tangos. Got it. They're coming right at us. What's the word, ball? Grenade, get to cover!
Demo's primed. I got the C4 primed.
Sniper, get down!
We've got a location on a warehouse where El Cerebro does most of his high-end design work.
Let's keep our heads down and see if we can get into the central warehouse undetected. I want to find out what El Cerebro's working on. Let's move. I got a target carrying submachine guns. Tango number 3. The drone's fucked up. They're jamming us.
Visual on an air defense system.
Just spotted one with submachine guns.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Looks like we've riled them up. Oh shit, here they come.
Fucking hell!
Opening fire. Get the fuck down!
Copy. You should see our men soon.
Grenade! Grenade, get to cover!
I got you, man. Just hang tight. I'm heading your way.
God damn, that was close.
Getting to a better position. Target marked. Target acquired. There's one less bad guy.
I got eyes on a weapons case.
A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. Disparen.
Ah, I can use this.
Get to cover. We good? Shit got close for a second there.
Karen? I know my station chief in Buenos Aires got the launch dates for those drug subs. You want to hear the stunning results of all our intelligence work? Squat. Nada. Nothing. My cartel contact
These supplies will buy us a lot of goodwill from the rebels.
Arrived with no problems except for a couple of dehydrated crewmen.
What do you make of that?
Who gives a fuck? Let's blow it up.
Hooah. Demo calc says P for plenty. Gather some info with the tick. See if we can't grab something that tells us what El Cerebro was working on. We've got the intel we need on El Cerebro's research. Took out his prototype. Project's foobarred for sure.
The cartel has a flotilla of submarines they're using to smuggle coke into Florida.
Ready?
Find the
Fire,
subs
fire,
and
fire.
sink them.
Wilco. Target spotted.
Esta mierda era para nosotros. Mátenme ahorita, chivos de recabrón.
Keep it quiet. You know where you live.
Los putos que están en el norte también están fuera de nuestro alcance. Manden una puta patrulla para partirles la madre. Carlos, ayúdanos a este camino. Aguanten, pana. Estos cabrones ya llegaron para ayudarnos.
We got more Sicarios
Están
incoming.
al lugar donde estaba el enemigo.
Firing.
Somebody tell Fitzcarral that we found his boat.
It's nuts. Something this big this far up the river. That's what your mama said. That doesn't even make sense.
The drone is up. We got a drug sub to demo over here. Keep security tight.
Clear over here. We rattled somebody's cage.
Submarine destroyed. Let's clear the fuck out of here.
The cartel has a flotilla of submarines they're using to smuggle coke into Florida. Find the subs and sink them.
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Enemy spotted. Fuck it. We got a couple of narcos over by the observation post. I'm moving to position. Target acquired. Stay. Opening fire. Froggy.
Their LT's trying to run.
¡Agua! ¡Los están tirando sus puntos del sur! ¡Lléguenle con la patrulla! Quédense donde están. Una patrulla va en camino.
We got more tangos rolling out.
De repuesto. Están en camino para llegar a donde vimos por última vez a A partir del damade con puro pinche cañonazo. ¡Háganlo ahora!
Called the rebels for reinforcements. Put a call to the rebels for a diversion.
Aquí anda, que
observation post. Hang on,
Thanks.
this way.
We're good. We all in one piece? Eyes on a drug sub. This must be Cerebro's luxury model. Target destroyed. Don't get slack with that security. All subs destroyed. Objective complete.
Only way Cerebro's gonna get that coke to Florida is with a fucking rowboat.
Sniper up in the tower.
Fuck! Sniper! I'm engaging Tangos. Their LT's making a run for it.
Deploying drone.
man. I'll be right there.
Fuck took you so long. Spotting another tango.
¿Qué chingados espera? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Paren!
Grenade! Watch out!
There's an armored boat docked outside Santa Blanca's base at Caimanes. It's loaded with high-tech electronics for El Cerebro's research projects. We're gonna grab the boat and turn the cargo over to a CIA team
The
for
lieutenant's
analysis.
on the run.
Easy. Come here. Got some questions for you, asshole.
I'll talk, okay? Just come down.
Grenade! Grenade! Grenade!
Spotted one with submachine guns. Listen up. You steal the boat and we take it to the RP so Bowman's people can give it the once-over.
Sure they won't let us play with it first.
That's it, we're clear. Let's get out of here.
Where we dropping off the boat?
Bowman has an RP on the river. Some kind of old Cayman hunter shack. This ride ain't all bad.
Shit, give me a beer and I'll pretend we're back home off the coast of Myrtle Beach.
You still think you're 22 or something?
Nah, I'm just looking to hook up with 22-year-olds.
I'm sure you are. Too bad none of them feel the same way.
Fire.
Roger.
Engage targets.
Trouble going on. Hook the hornet's nest. I have a shot. Engage. They're onto us. Watch out.
Ready? Fire, fire,
Engage.
fire.
I copy.
Open fire.
Looks like we round them up. Enemy down.
¡Hay unos soldados yanquis aquí dentro! ¡Quebren a todos esos putos!
Me.
I'll let Bowman know she can have her crew pick up the boat.
After the agency's techs examine that prize, they ought to...
Good work in Caimanes. Taking out the cartel subs has cut shipments to Florida by more than a third.
And the gear we intercepted and that intel we found on El Cerebro's prototype?
First impressions of that El Cerebro is in the process of building a sub with serious legs. We're talking about a boat that could reach as far as Europe and do so completely undetected.
Damn, that ain't good.
You ready for the good news? We've got an ID on El Cerebro. The intel you brought in helped us connect the dots. I'll send you everything I've got in a minute.
Outstanding. We got a location on our mad scientist?
Negative. His OPSEC is damn good. Multiple safe houses. Never stops at the same place twice in a row, the whole 9. But he's got an assistant that does most of the grunt work. He spends enough time on his phone that we've been able to triangulate his location.
So we follow the assistant and see if he leads us to El Cerebro.
You got it. Stand by for the data.
Let's get back to it.
After the agency's techs examine that prize, they ought to have a good feel for
We've got a location on El Cerebro.
the rest of El Cerebro's designs.
Here's your ride, compadre.
Maybe we need to stop a while, replenish our supplies.
You mean fish? Nah, you mean caiman. You know, those little alligators? They say they taste kind of like rabbit.
Nah, that ain't right. For gator tail, and tail's the best part. You need to really marinate the meat, otherwise you get a steak taste like a rubber chicken.
Too bad I left my dry rub in my other backpack.
Hola, los más chingones. I got a new recording here from El Sueño. It's like...
Drone is airborne. I've got eyes on the assistant. Keep your distance and sure as shit keep him alive. We have to tail him to El Cerebro.
All right, I'm in.
If you were only there to be enslaved. No. God created us in his image. He gave us the freedom to choose for ourselves because God wanted a companion. Un compañero. Every member of Santa Blanca must know this, because every man who knows that he was created to stand at God's side will have that divine strength beside him. He will reign over every man who grovels at God's feet. God has created you to live in adventure with him. Show your devotion and be the man that God created you to be. Then take your place with him, with me, with Santa Blanca.
Place. If El Cerebro is in there, snatch and grab. We want him alive, got it? call to the rebels for some reinforcements. I called for rebels to draw their attention.
Right of the cage.
Taking a shot. Sniper!
Grenade, move! Grenade, move, move, move! Down, get down, chopper! Shot down the helo.
Calling for indirect fire. Shitballs.
We're clear over here. They're on alert. Grenade, get to cover.
Oh, that was messy as shit.
We poked the hornet's nest.
Good Good shooting. Let's clean up and move on.
Find some cover, fast!
Opening fire.
The drone is up.
¡Que la chingada! ¡Hagan algo, cabrones! ¡Nos está tirando! ¿Dónde está la puta patrulla que necesitamos? ¡Aguanten, cabrones! Hay una patrulla que va hacia ustedes.
Eyes on a gun turret.
They got reinforcements.
I can't see squat. My drone's being jammed.
I think that's all of them.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
We got hostiles in the area.
I got eyes on a bunch of Sicarios inside the house. See?
Sniper, top of the tower.
Roger. Let me get a good
Shit, I
sight
gotta
line.
find a good position.
The signal's all bad. They're
Roger.
jamming the
Target
drone.
acquired. Target marked. No target. Repeat. No target.
Eyes on the target. Lost the target. Back it up, back it up. We rattled somebody's cage.
Take cover. Chopper, hit the dirt. Chopper, down, down. Down, get down, Chopper. Roger that, move it. Done? Shit,
Gotcha.
kinda got all
My
excited there.
apologies. I think you can see why I might allow myself to be excited, though. This is a disturbing development. Disturbing development.
Don't blame you at all.
I mean, you don't look like the sort who would work for Santa Blanca, which means you're likely with the American government, which implies I'm in for an extended disruption on my plans.
You'll adjust.
I don't have to adjust. I plotted all this out already. Weeks ago, in fact. Maybe months. I just need to activate contingency plan Alpha Set 984.
Which is?
Going along with whatever you fine people want me to do, of course. At least for now. It maximizes my chances of survival while I figure out which one of my escape plans might still be viable.
I think we're gonna get along just fine.
Madre. Ya está. Entrego las armas. Está bien, ganaron. Ya está. Está bien, me rindo. ¡Paz, paz, paz, peace! ¡Puta madre! Está bien, ganaron. ¿Está?
nVidia will come looking for me, you know? You know? She always keeps tabs on me, even when she thinks she's ignoring me. I really ought to go back, or she'll worry. I could fire myself out of the back hatch.
I prefer you didn't.
But I've almost cracked this. You know how cold it is underwater? The issue of chemical binding? Not an issue. It ought to be easy to find monoethanolamine in Bolivia, right? It's just an issue of scale. Can I call Nidia Flores? She's probably busy, but she won't mind. She knows me. We're close. What am I talking? Scrubbing? No. I mean, scrubbing needs 2 compartments. Wouldn't leave room for any people.
That's so?
I want suspects for a Colombian submersible that just had a breathing tube sticking out of the surface of the water. Imagine the heat signature. It's probably best I don't call Nidia till I have a real solution. Did I mention I know her? Do you know her?
Haven't yet had the pleasure.
Wait a minute. Unmanned submersible. That's the solution. Why do we even bother putting people in the sub?
Ma'am, Nidia will be looking for me.
Good, because we're looking for her.
They say you've got a good brain between those ears, camarada. Now that you're up Schitt's Creek without a submersible, you may have figured out that you need me to help you, and I will, once you help me.
Forgive me for asking, but what do you think this is? Compelling? Dramatic? The rocks here have been around for centuries, long before you were a gamete in your father's testicle. And they'll be around long after you've gone back to the dust. Do you understand? These rocks have more significance in the universe than you do. Than your high and your hypocritical war on rocks. Are you taking me to nVidia, or are we waiting for her?
Do you not understand that I will lock you up in prison? Where tattooed neo-Nazis will use you as a human pincushion? For their dicks?
The problem is that you still think that anything matters. Anal rape, cocaine, murder. It's all nonsense. Do you think the jaguars waste any concern on how they feel? Or that the rabbits they eat contemplate the name of God? Meanwhile, you're still lying to yourself, convincing yourself that you make a difference.
So nothing matters to you, El Cerebro?
El Cerebro? I am not El Cerebro. El Cerebro slipped through your fingers before you even knew he was there. He is quite simply gone, as though he never existed.
What do you mean we got the wrong guy?
Looks like El Cerebro planted most of the intel we followed. He led us on a wild goose chase while he bugged out.
Then who the fuck is Bowman talking to?
El Cerebro's top submersible designer. A sacrificial lamb, basically.
Damn, that's some next level supervillain shit right there.
Here's a lesson in cocaineonomics. The biggest mistake most people make is focusing solely on the product. Claro, you need something to sell, but that's not where you make the money.
1 kilo of coca leaves costs about $1.50. It takes 400 kilos of coca leaves to make 1 kilo of cocaine. Even when turned into cocaine base, a kilo is only worth $1,200 in Bolivia.
However, every time you cross a border, the value increases.
Once we reach Colombia, it's already $2,200. We hit southern Mexico, $12,000. Cross the border into Texas, $20,000. New York City, our $1,200 investment is now worth $35,000. Paris, London, $68,000 to $74,000.
It's a pipeline that carries the product to the people that need it. Sustenance for the thirsty. Once in place, the pipeline feeds itself.
Workers, vehicles, wages, bribes.
But when there's a clog in the pipe...
They took out another shipment. We lost 7 tons last week.
4 planes the week before?
The water backs up.
There's too much surplus. We can't keep it secure.
My men are selling to each other.
We can't pay people if they're not moving product.
They're kidnapping civilians for ransom money.
Too much water.
We have to take Valeria and go.
He'll kill us before we leave the country.
Then what's the answer?
When I find it, I'll let you know.
And you drown.